We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, guys? Happy Friday morning.
Good morning. I should get closer to Emil so that I'm not,
that.
so that I'm not halfway off the screen. It's
been a
time
week.
for another all card ship. This has been a crazy
What a week.
Say hello when you drop into the feed. Let us know that you are here.
What up, Chaz? What up,
Jazz is
Casey?
in the house. Who took down the break spot?
Jake
today?
got it again.
Jake.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
2
you
weeks in a
guys-
row. 2 weeks in a row. Chaz, you're just gonna have to get quicker.
Bots. We need bots to check out the
Oh boy.
$25 spot.
I mean, it's tough when you have that many people trying for. It's the same thing as pick your teams. So that's what we're doing this for. It's just practice for pick your teams.
Right.
So you can get the Mavericks.
Yep.
Mavericks.
Yep. I'm not going to acknowledge the fact that Chris is in the chat. I'm
Why
just
not?
going to kind of ignore him.
I like Chris.
So, Jose Cruz, good morning.
Hi,
Good
Chris.
morning. We'll go right past Chris to Jose and say good morning.
What's your beef with Chris right now? Because he asked about the Vikings?
Brutal.
What do you mean? That was a good game.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Vicious.
That was a good game.
Vicious.
The Vikings look good this year.
You know what? You know the only positive, and I say this like with some restraint.
Yeah.
The only positive thing is it probably showed us that Wentz is not the guy.
You needed this week to show you Wentz wasn't the guy.
Hey, listen, Wentz could be a good quarterback.
He was a good quarterback.
He was a good quarterback.
There's a lot of guys that were good quarterbacks.
So what I'd say is like we've got a ton of inventory of J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah.
And I think they pretty much have to go all in on J.J. McCarthy.
I mean, he was
at
hurt.
this point. He was hurt. Yeah, sure.
The best part is
we all believe that he was hurt.
he's out with an ankle injury, and then like Justin Jefferson gets tackled like right into him on like taking his chop blocking him almost on the sidelines. Like, oh, he's out for another couple weeks.
Yeah.
They need to start Brosmer.
Dear Lord.
They need to start That's who I'm like. Obviously, I'm not a Vikings fan. I'm outside looking in.
For the sake of our singles inventory, McCarthy needs to actually play well.
Yeah, it's true.
It's brutal.
I think Brosmer's next up. If McCarthy's hurt, you throw in Brosmer in the next game. What's the worst that's going to happen? Carson Wentz isn't the guy. You've got a local, Minnesota Gopher.
I mean, what happens when Jefferson gets so frustrated that he's like, I just don't want to be on this team anymore?
That's going to be bad. That's going to be a bad thing for the state of Minnesota.
I mean, here's the problem, right? You have Jefferson, future Hall of Fame receiver.
For sure.
Easy future Hall of Fame receiver.
Yep.
If he has a 3-year stretch with poor stats because of horrible, worthless quarterbacks.
I mean, the crazy thing is his stats aren't like that poor at this point.
But if I'm him, I'm like, I have the potential to
the numbers I could be putting
put up
are...
like career numbers.
Yeah.
Like these guys' careers are only so long.
Correct.
If you lose one season,
A couple,
or 2 seasons to
Carson Wentz,
average stats, like these Hall of Fame worthy career statistics just become out of reach.
I don't know. Other guys have done it with poor quarterback play throughout their entire careers.
I don't know.
There's been a handful of guys.
Yeah, I mean, Moss had good quarterbacks, had Hall of Fame quarterbacks throwing to him throughout his career.
Right.
Jerry Rice had Hall of Fame greatest quarterback.
I'm trying to think of some of the guys like did Megatron have? Here, let's look up best wide receivers with bad quarterbacks. Let's see. Larry Fitzgerald. Yeah, Calvin Johnson was number 2 on the list. I think he's a Hall of Famer, right? Did he make the Hall of Fame? His career was short, though, too. That might be part of the problem with Megatron. Chris Carter.
I mean...
He played with some great ones, and then a young Rich Gannon and older Warren Moon. Yeah, Calvin Johnson played with Matt Stafford before he was good. Dan Orlovsky, Dante Culpepper. Culpepper's on this list multiple times.
Why is Culpepper on so many lists of... I mean, Larry
Fitz is probably the biggest one.
He's the perfect example.
Yeah, Josh McCown, Sean King, Matt Leinart, Derek Anderson, John Skelton, Max Hall, Ryan. I haven't heard of half these. Brian Hoyer. I'm pretty sure there's like 3 Browns quarterbacks on that list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a way to produce with that. It's not, like I said, I don't think Jefferson's having the worst year ever.
Yeah, I would be frustrated. I would be frustrated if I was one of the best receivers in the.
I mean,
in the
Jamar
league.
Chase is going through the same thing right now with Burrow out. Like obviously they got Flacco now, but when he was having what's his name thrown to him, like he didn't get anything.
Yeah, I mean, Flacco's going to be able to find a great receiver.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the thing is, with a great receiver, all you have to do is get it in their vicinity.
Does Jefferson not have any touchdowns yet this year? He's got 1 touchdown this year. Oh, man. Yeah, I'd be upset, too.
He's got 1 TD.
We're through week 7 now.
Seven games, 1 TD.
Yeah, that's not good. Those numbers are not good. Right? For some reason, I thought he had more.
Yeah.
I don't know. Word on the street is that the Browns are going to go out and get Garrett Wilson. He wants out of New York. Another type of dude that has all the skill in the world. Ohio State boy. They get Garrett Wilson, get Carnell Tate from Ohio State in the draft. We got Quinshon Judkins. That's what the Browns need to do. Just draft every Ohio State player ever. And then we'll take Justin Fields, and then we'll solve his problems too.
Great idea. That's a great idea.
It is a good idea.
I saw a meme. The Jalen Hurts is just Justin Fields with a better PR team.
No, that's not even close.
That's what I heard. Close. That's the meme that I read this morning.
I mean, there begs the question: could Justin Fields be doing better if he was ever on like a somewhat competent team? Jalen Hurts is that dude. I've never understood the Hurts hate like as heavy as it is. Like people just don't like him.
Honestly, people just hate everything. We were having this conversation earlier this morning about how social media is just a drag. Like you can barely log on to Facebook or Twitter or Instagram without just seeing everybody complaining about everything.
It's true.
We've got this brand new, first in 16 years, Topps basketball release that is producing like great cards, great hits. The singles are going crazy, and everybody still just wants to complain.
Yep.
It's wild. It's wild to me.
I mean, what else are you going to do on social media besides air your grievances?
And everybody just has such a short memory, right? First of all, I'm convinced 90% of the people complaining about Topps basketball have never bought basketball in the past.
Yeah, they've never ripped
Like,
a
they've
box of
never
hoops
actually ripped a box of hoops.
I'd agree with that.
They've never ripped a box of hoops basketball in January.
Yeah, correct.
Halfway through the season for the first release of the year, right? They just want to go on there and complain. It's probably a bunch of baseball guys. Bunch of baseball collectors complaining about basketball.
A bunch of baseball guys that already complain about every Topps baseball product.
Right. Oh, it's just painful. It's just painful. I have to take like a break from social media.
Yep, it's bad. And
well, part of it is like with our role, like my gut just wants to respond and educate.
Right.
Right? Like, oh, this is what the print run actually is, and that means this, and how scarce this is going to be, and how quickly something's going to sell out, and what's basketball singles sell for compared to baseball singles. We had this conversation about golden mirror cards.
Yep.
Like, basketball golden mirror cards are going to be on a completely different level than baseball golden mirror cards. Like, basketball is a whole nother level than even football. Correct. We look at products like Flawless, and Flawless football is a $12,000 case, $10,000 to $12,000 case.
Yep.
Flawless basketball,
30. What's it at now?
30,000.
30, yeah.
30,000 is 3 times more because basketball singles sell for so much more than football.
Yeah, because you can't even say like, oh, some of the football top quarterbacks aren't signing in there. Because it's the same thing on basketball.
If there was a licensed Flawless baseball, it would be half of football.
100%.
Half.
Yep.
Maybe less.
Yep.
So, like, it's just different orders of magnitudes that singles sell for in basketball than in baseball.
Yep.
And so you can't compare golden mirrors. Honestly, if you can buy golden mirror basketball cards for anywhere close to what golden mirror baseball cards are selling for, I'd be buying.
Yep.
I'd be a buyer.
Yeah, we're not just talking about that too. I did buy a VJ Edgecombe Golden Mirror yesterday
At
on eBay.
full asking price on eBay.
Yep.
And for somebody who just had a mega game and went off.
Yeah, I'm all in on VJ Edgecombe.
Which is also not the general time to buy somebody's cards.
Correct. I mean, I broke probably 2 of our biggest rules that we always preach is don't buy on release because singles generally come down, right? And don't buy off of one game hype
performance.
Correct.
Right. You totally broke the rule. But it's truly because
I feel like it's too cheap.
It's too cheap. It's too cheap. And
Yep.
it's going to take a little while for the basketball market to sort itself out in the singles world
100%.
and people to really figure out how rare things are.
Yeah, because it's different than it's ever been before. Like, it's not, we're not seeing the same Prism stuff that we've seen every single year with, whatever it be, Color Blast, as people have better markers on what stuff is worth based on historical sales.
Right. We were talking about downtowns. Right. Based on the published Topps odds, pack odds, it appears that golden mirrors probably have a print run around 100.
Yep.
Right? And we were talking about that compared to downtowns, which likely have print runs. Panini doesn't publish pack odds. Likely have print runs in the thousands.
For sure.
Especially
over these past couple of years.
For each player in the thousands. So you've got downtowns in the thousands production, and you've got 100 golden mirrors. Where should golden mirrors probably be selling? Right? Even within Topps basketball, right? We saw the All Kings insert set has been super, super hyped and popular.
Yep.
Well, there are a tenth of the subjects.
Yeah, 25 All King subjects.
Yep, there's 25 All Kings subjects compared to 300
Golden Mirrors.
Golden Mirror subjects. But they're 10 times harder to hit.
Yeah.
Right? So the production on All Kings should be about equal
Relatively similar.
to Golden Mirrors.
Yep.
Right?
100%.
So it'll be really interesting to see how that flushes out. How long does it take collectors to figure out that Golden Mirrors are just as rare as All Kings on the singles market?
Yeah, what we were kind of thinking was, okay, there's a handful that popped off of everyone ripping right away on release day.
There's going to be a
bunch get
ton,
listed,
right? It's going to feel flooded.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to feel like there's a lot of them because a giant percentage of the production run is going to be opened in the first week.
Yep.
Right? Maybe 70% of the product is going to be opened in the first week.
Yep.
That exists.
I would say so.
So you're going to get potentially 50 to 70 of the 100. It's going to feel all on eBay right out of the gates.
Yep.
It's going to feel like there's a ton of these things. And it won't be until like 3 to 6 months down the road when we start to see PSA pop reports coming back at like, oh, there's only 8 10s of this card.
Or even, I've been looking on eBay for 2 to 3 weeks for this specific player's Golden Mirror. There haven't been any listed.
They haven't. They almost don't exist.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
We know compared to baseball's Golden Mirrors were like around 200 print run.
Yep.
So even less than baseball.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be really interesting to see how this all settles out. I mean, there's a lot of flushing out that has to happen in the collector market with Topps basketball.
Do you want to talk a little bit more about production specifically of the product as a whole? Like you mentioned, like 70% of it getting ripped, and how we're feeling it on the dealer side from how much more we're getting, and how can we get any more? Or
Yeah. I mean, the math, and I didn't do the math, but I saw a number of people do the math on how many cases were made. They can do that because there are, one-on-one chases, and some one-on-one chases are exclusive to some sets. Like the acetates out of 10 aren't exclusive to hobby, but that was one of the ways we always used to calculate hobby. It appears that there are roughly 10,000 hobby cases and 7,000 jumbo cases. That's what it looks like by the math that some of these guys have been doing, which sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
10,000 cases, 7,000 cases sounds like a lot until you consider, okay, basketball's also huge in Asia. There's definitely a chunk of this going to the international market.
for sure.
Let's just say 2,000, or out of 17,000 cases, let's just say 3,000 cases go international.
That feels
Less than 20%
Yep.
goes to Asia. That leaves them with 14,000 cases for the U.S.
Yep.
Again, we're speculating, but the odds help us get there. 14,000 cases for the U.S. You've got Topps.com. You've got the big 3 online guys, David Adams, Blowout Cards, and Steel City, which we know get relatively distributor level allocations.
Yep.
I think Topps still considers them distributors. And then you've got 1,000 Topps direct accounts across the country.
Shops.
Like 800 shops.
Yep.
And 150 to 200 breakers. So you got 1,000 accounts. So if you go from 17 to 14 for international, and then you go from, I don't know, let's say 14 to 12, taking out Topps and the big 3 online guys,
Yep.
you've got 12,000 cases for 1,000 accounts, 12 cases per account. And we sold how many cases yesterday?
I think we did 10 breaks worth
And
plus however many in the store.
6 to 10 cases in the store.
Something at least, yeah.
So, we have relatively good allocations. But if the average shop only has 12 cases total between hobby and jumbo,
Yep.
stuff's going to be gone.
Yep.
Stuff's going to be gone. And that's where we get to this point where we think, 70% of this product can be ripped in the first week.
Mm-hmm.
And then the product starts to get scarce. And then the there's no ceiling.
Yeah, I don't think so.
As soon as product gets scarce in this industry, there's really no ceiling to where it can go.
Yep.
Right? So
it's kind of a crazy dynamic right now. We're fighting to get as much product as we can, but we got a Wave 2 offer from Topps. That was
2 cases.
It's nothing.
We got 2 cases, right? So historically, what has happened was in distribution from Topps to dealers, you get a Wave 1 allocation. They hold some of it back. You get a Wave 1 allocation at an original wholesale price, and then you get later waves at higher market prices directly from Topps. But what they did, they really didn't hold back on basketball. They got almost all of it into the market out of the gates.
Yep.
They didn't hold any back, and so our Wave 2 came in with 2 cases, and that's probably going to be it.
Yeah, we didn't expect anything more after that.
Aside from buying from other dealers, which we do a lot of, we've already bought a lot of basketball from other dealers. That's the only way to get this product is to buy it off of other dealers who also are having the same thing. They're selling through it pretty well, and they don't really need to dump it into the secondary market to other dealers.
Right.
So Topps basketball is probably going to dry up, probably going to be gone, and probably not going to be able to restock at a pretty quick pace.
Yep. And
So-
all of the super highly produced, overprinted talk goes away pretty quick when
it's all gone.
when no one in the world has any of it.
Yeah.
And
So-
it's been really good. This has been one of the most exciting. I know for you too. Most exciting times. I missed the whole. Obviously, I was born in '97. I wasn't ripping '90s Topps basketball, but still to have the Topps that we know and love back with basketball, all the hype around it. The product's been really good. I even find myself paying more attention, and I've always been a basketball fan loosely. I've always watched the Cavs and the Timberwolves. But I've been paying more attention to basketball than I ever have before. Bar none. Even Nate, our store manager, said that he's watched after the first night of basketball games. He said he watched more basketball than he has all of the last 5 years combined.
I'm the same way. I'm not a basketball guy. I'm a baseball guy. If you ask me to assign a percentage to the sports that I watch, it would be 99% baseball.
Right.
Right. I went to the Wolves have been great.
Mm-hmm.
I went to 3 games, 3 or 4 games last year.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the first Wolves games that I've been to, 20 years. And I watched this year both NBA games on opening day that weren't the T-Wolves.
Right.
I'm not sure I've ever watched an NBA basketball game since Jordan days
Right.
that didn't have the T-Wolves.
Yeah, Ryan came in the next morning. He's like, Did you see the Rockets game last night? I was like, no, I didn't. I was like, what? You're telling me you did?
I'm watching both games. I'm fired up. I'm fired up for basketball. With this Topps release has got me feeling the hoops.
The nice thing, Topps got lucky with a super strong rookie class too. And I know there's been great classes over the past few years, but you look at obviously the Cooper Flag chase. You've got the VJ Edgecombe, who was going to be good out of college, but absolutely erupts with record-setting headlines after the first game.
Now, can I address something with Cooper Flag
Yeah.
just to make sure everybody is fully aware?
Sure.
After his first game, social media
Bust.
social media's going bust on this kid.
Yeah.
Does everybody know how old he is?
He's pretty young, isn't he?
Do you know how old he is?
He has a one and done at Duke, so he's got to be. Is he 20? Is he not 19? He's 20?
He does not turn 19 until December.
Wow, he's still 18.
He
actually.
is 18 years old.
That's wild.
Playing in the NBA.
I don't think I realized that. I figured he was 18 or 19. I figured he was 19.
18 years old, playing in the NBA. Guys, he is not a bust.
We talked about this with Bedard last year. Like, Bedard was 18 playing in the NHL, like 17 or 18. It's like, these dudes coming up right now are so young.
He's 18.
That's wild. I was not doing that at 18 years
I'm
old.
not sure I had ever kissed a girl. He's playing in the NBA. He's 18. Hey, I was a nerd. Go figure.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Makes sense.
Now I sell baseball
So
cards.
much more is making
Now
sense
I sell
now.
baseball cards. I've never hidden the fact that I was a nerd.
Yeah,
But-
no, it's wild.
But seriously, like, this is a kid who came in and scored how many points
Yeah.
in his first NBA game? People are like, oh, he looked timid. Like, yeah. He's playing in the NBA and he's 18. So,
Yeah, I was not doing anything close to that at 18.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So
That's
people
funny.
are like, "Oh, he's not going to be the next Luka." Like Luka was an old man.
Yeah, he's 25 after playing 10 years in.
Luka was an old
The small
man
rock
when he
league.
came to the NBA. Like, this kid's 18. Let's give him at least 2 games before we write him off. So, yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
I think the fun thing, too, that we touched on a little bit last week, yesterday had to have been the most amount of basketball breaks that we have done in one day in the history of the company. Like, probably by about 8 cases. Am I wrong to say that?
Probably, yes. I would say
We did a bunch
there was this level of basketball hype in 1920.
That's fair.
With John and Zion.
Yep.
But we didn't have access to the product that we do
Correct.
now. So yeah, we filled a lot of hockey or a lot of basketball in 1920 when it was boomtown.
Yep.
But we didn't have access to the product that we do now. It's
Correct.
gotten so much better with Fanatics
Mhm.
on Topps products
Yep.
than we ever had with Panini products.
Mhm.
So yeah, I would say we probably sold more basketball in one day yesterday than we ever have.
Yep. So for everyone that was asked, that's been asking for more basketball, we got it.
Crosscheck said you still haven't. Well, he's not married yet.
Yeah,
he doesn't
correct.
get married until the spring, so it makes sense that he still hasn't kissed a girl.
100%.
Crosscheck, so.
Yep. 100%. He also has, have you been betting on more basketball?
Oh no.
Too soon. Too
Yeah.
soon. It'll be interesting to see what, like, all this stuff happening right now. I just saw that, like, obviously the basketball stuff. Emmanuel Clase and Luis Ortiz, the 2 Guardians pitchers
Yeah.
that got banished, basically.
Yep.
We're getting ready for the Dominican Winter League, and I think it was the Guardians or something, like, denied their, or it might have been the Dominican League, like they're not allowed to play in the Dominican Winter League.
Wow.
So now they're looking into playing in, like, the Venezuelan League or something like that.
Crazy.
Because of all the investigations and stuff going on. Yeah, and obviously people get dudes getting arrested after game 1 of the season.
The best part of all of this coverage on this NBA gambling.
No, it's the worst part.
No, the best part of all this coverage on the NBA gambling news
Yeah.
is all of these guys talking about it on the news with DraftKings and
Yeah.
with the DraftKings ad in the bottom and the
ESPN brought to you by ESPN Bet and DraftKings.
Fanatics Sportsbook. Like, it's a-
and the FanDuel special coverage.
oh my goodness.
Let's talk about Chauncey Billups getting arrested. Presented to you by FanDuel.
Yes, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. So it'll be interesting to see how deep this goes. I mean, it's impossible to speculate. I heard people speculating like crazy yesterday. Oh, so and so's involved, or so and so's involved, and
I learned something yesterday that the mafia was still around in
the
2025.
mafia still, the Gambino crime
We got
family
crime families.
still exists.
What is happening?
What?
I read about this in books and about talking about the 40s.
Abby Gambino, she's just, holding it down. Still sending out hits and
Sicilian crime families
What
like
in the world?
running illegal gambling rings.
seriously.
they got X-ray glasses for poker games, and I need to check your glasses now. Ryan's bragging about how good he is at poker for
That's
the
how,
longest
that's how I
time.
know it's. That's how I know it's in. That's why I know about these stocking stuffer packs
Oh, you didn't.
from the
You
holidays.
don't need an
It's like,
X-ray glass.
I got
glasses
X-ray
to see
glass.
that.
See, for who needs Who needs a CT scanning machine when you just have X-ray glasses?
Yeah, maybe that's what these dudes are doing.
Right.
It's not. They're not using CT machines.
They
It's
just
X-ray glasses.
It is. I can see the case hits.
Who knew the crime families were involved in sports cards too?
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Scanning cases of flawless.
They'll never catch me. Never catch me. I got my go bag ready to go.
That's terrible.
Passport and cash. I'm out.
The Holland crime family of Northern Europe.
Yep. I need to have like a garbage truck company.
Yeah, you got a sports cards company.
We dispose of all of the bodies
Oh, God.
of the bad employees.
I'm good then. I'm safe. I'm covered. Who are you providing protection to?
I can't kill anybody now because I just said that I was going to on a podcast.
FBI's watching. Cash Patel's coming.
Cash will be like knocking on my door.
All right, probably said too much.
Knock. It's Trump. Trump and Cash are here.
I'm done with that combo.
That went down a really weird rabbit hole there.
I'm betting on the games tonight.
Yeah.
Let me know what locks you got.
Yeah. Speakeasy card shop would be sick, actually.
A speakeasy card shop where you literally can't.
Where you like don't even put a sign out.
Yeah.
You're
in some little back alley.
Like you walk in some weird back alley door with a light above it,
Yeah.
and you walk in and it just looks like some empty room, and then you gotta like walk through a secret door.
That's where you
and then
get
you're in this like amazing card shop.
That's where you push the button, and like the supervillain movies where all the like guns pop out of the wall. Like we just have all the wax hidden. You press a button and it all pops out.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be sick. Speakeasy card shop.
Well, let's do that. Let's do that one after the Blaine store.
I'm not sure I'm gonna be quick to open another card shop.
What's the update? Where are we at?
So much work. I was actually just over there yesterday, and it looks like we're getting close to starting paint, and then floors will go in, and then fixtures. Should be like 2 days, right?
Yeah. Have these dudes pulling overnight. We'll be open.
Yeah, just paint it, throw the floors in, and throw in the display cases. We're good.
Yep.
Yeah. Looks. I think we're probably mid-November right now. Ready for it to be done.
Yeah, it's coming together.
Oh yeah,
slowly but surely.
Jake says you got to have a liquor license for the Speakeasy card shop. You can do like bourbon and baseball card.
That's not a bad idea.
Bourbon and baseball card day. Yeah.
You got a whole bunch of bourbon now from our last few golf tournaments.
I do. I've been winning booze like crazy at these golf scrambles.
On the booze putt thing where they had the bottles set out on
the booze putt. I won. Woodford.
Yeah,
was it Woodford bottle?
A
Woodford
one.
bottle that's
it's like a gallon bottle.
It is. It's huge. It's enormous.
Yeah, Chris. November 6th or 7th.
Brutal. I can't believe they made me do that video. I don't even know what that means.
6-7.
That video, if you guys haven't seen it, go on social media yesterday for some fun. We posted a video about LaMelo Ball 101, which
not a 101.
It's not a 101 anymore.
1 of 20.
And these guys made me do a 6-7 video. That was probably the most challenging narration I've ever had to do.
We got through it in one take too.
For a social media video.
That was one take.
Yeah.
Now you feel like that reporter.
I do. I know how hard it is to like sit there and narrate and keep a straight face while somebody's blasting you from behind.
I was further behind, so we modeled that after there was I think it was like in Oregon or something.
It was an Oregon hockey game.
Yeah, yeah. But this female reporter is doing a report on the game in the concourse of the arena, and there were like 10 dudes back behind, and one of them was just going in with the 6-7. He was right behind her too, like screaming in her ear, and she got through the whole report. Like
I'm pretty sure you got on top of the bar and screamed right in my ear for one of those 6-7s.
There's a little gap.
I felt it. I felt your breath. Oh,
That's
man.
funny. He goes, my kids watching this morning. They're yelling it on the drive to school.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly the influence I want to have.
Yes.
That makes me happy.
That's fantastic. Every parent in America wants their kid to stop saying that. So even Amberly saw the video.
Yeah.
And she was like 6, 7. She's 7 years old. She's like 6, 7. Like, oh my gosh. So even in second grade, you know these boys at school are doing this.
100%. Don't blame me. Blame Topps for buying into it
Yeah, look at
and
this.
making.
Topps makes LaMelo card number 67.
It's awesome.
Man. So, but that brings us down to a new point on this Topps basketball that is kind of breaking news. These jersey number parallels.
Yeah.
So they Topps introduced these jersey number parallels. It has like the player's number.
I think they did it in Topps baseball
in a
last
pattern across the card.
year. Yep.
They're supposed to be, according to Topps's social media posts,
Their initial posts,
they are
yeah.
supposed to be serial numbered to the jersey number.
Yep.
So like Wemby, they teased the Wemby card that has the ones going across it with a 1 of 1 stamp.
Yep.
And they teased like was it Brunson number 11?
Yeah.
So
And
they,
it was
they,
out
they
of
teased
11.
Brunson with the 11 pattern going across the card
Yep.
with a serial number out of 11.
The initial renderings had the serial number on
And
it.
we pulled a handful of them yesterday, including that LaMelo in the store
Yep.
and in breaks. And the LaMelo's number 1, but somebody else pulled a LaMelo. One, it's not serial numbered. And we were like, ooh, why is this not serial
Maybe they
numbered?
forgot the serial number.
Maybe they forgot the serial number. That happened a couple of years ago with the first card.
Yeah.
Didn't have the 1 of 1 stamp on it.
Yep.
And so they actually let people like send it back and get their 1 of 1 stamp on
Yep.
those cards.
Yep.
But so these cards are not stamped. And so we noticed that right away. We also pulled a Scoot Henderson
Yep. Which is number 0.
number 00.
Yeah.
So we pulled a Scoot Henderson 00 pattern, and we were like, well, that's not serial numbered. And we were like, well, that kind of makes sense. How do they serial number a 00 card? But then when we saw the 101 not serial numbered, we were like, well, maybe they just forgot the stamp.
Right.
It's still a 1 of 1. It just didn't end up getting stamped.
Yep.
Well, also yesterday, locally, another friend of ours, did he buy the box from us or was it bought the box in the store, took it home, hit the LaMelo jersey number 1 pattern in his box?
Yep.
Not a 101, clearly anymore.
Correct.
Now there are 2 LaMelos. And so the question is what happened here?
I think we'll
You did a little digging.
Yeah, I did some digging. What did I see?
You did a little digging on like Topps Ripped.
Yeah, Topps Ripped had changed. At first, I saw a couple of Mellows. I thought maybe there's 6 or 7 copies of that card. But then get that. So Topps Ripped now says player number variation sequentially numbered to 20. This variation celebrates players and their iconic numbers.
So now we've seen both on Topps resources.
Correct.
So both coming from Topps, different messaging. One says numbered, print run of 20, and one says numbered to the jersey number.
Yeah.
Social media has all said numbered to the jersey number, numbered to the jersey number, buried on Topps Ripped.
Yep. Inside all the
Breakdown of the
stuff.
product and everything like that, it says 20 copies.
Yep.
So that's now what we are thinking.
That's what we're rolling with. Yep.
That's what we're gonna roll with.
Yeah.
20 copies.
Yeah. I think now that it's I don't know if it was updated or changed anywhere or what when it exactly it happened or when that was put up on Topps Ripped, but yeah, I think you just got to roll with it as 20 copies.
20 copies.
Which
So,
a little bit of a bummer.
not a 1-on-1 LaMelo.
Yeah. Yeah.
So our video's wrong.
Correct.
Our video was like 1 of 1 LaMelo.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. People won't even recognize that I say 101 LaMelo because that video is so
I
distracting.
don't know if they can even hear it. I don't know if that's why people are going to watch it.
I just feel bad for the people that like are like just swiping and they got their phone on full volume and their wife is like
oh, what's this?
You know,
what's
their
this
wife
card?
is over here in the kitchen and they swipe and all of a sudden it's like 6, 7 and the wife's like, what are you watching on TikTok?
I got home and Jenna asked me what I was doing. She's like, this is dumb.
Did she know the 6, 7 thing?
Yeah, she knows about it. Yeah.
So, what can you do?
Whatever. Why don't you talk about the snack pack? We move on from Topps basketball.
No.
Stocking stuffer.
Stocking stuffer pack.
So Nags yesterday in our third holiday mega case was going through, and he's like, man, I've never seen these parallels. We've got like, I don't know what this is. This is gift wrap or that's like a big Santa's bag parallel. There's a special like candy cane parallel. It's like, man, we've never seen any of these. What is this? Ornaments. We got ornaments
and
there.
It's not on the checklist.
None of them are numbered. Not on the. I looked through. It's not on the checklist. There's purple stockings. By the record, holiday this year is way better than it ever has been.
Yeah.
I've always liked it. They added chrome. There's like a Christmas the leaves and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now you can see, it clearly says stocking stuffer pack, but to be fair for Andrew, usually the way we open this stuff is we take all the packs out of the box and set them face down on the table so we can easily rip them, right? And the backs of the packs look exactly the same, so he really wouldn't have noticed.
Especially if you're going through boxes, like it's a ton of them.
He really wouldn't have noticed one stocking stuffer pack in amongst all these packs as he's opening them. But we were able to go back into the garbage and find this pack. So it's not on the Topps Holiday Baseball checklist, but we did find it on the Topps Holiday Basketball checklist.
Yep.
And so that told us a little bit. There are odds for it on the Topps Holiday Basketball checklist. We don't know if those odds are exactly the same for baseball or if they're a little bit different. They could have different production runs, different things like that. But what did you find out based on the details on the basketball packs?
Yeah, so basketball is 1 in 3,002 packs or 1 in 15 mega cases, basically.
1 in 15 mega cases is a stocking stuffer
so
pack.
Off the odds for basketball at 1 in 15, that means generally that the card, those parallels in the stocking stuffer pack are 10 copies of each, which is kind of epic. So it's a 10 card pack, which is all basically numbered to 10.
And one of the cards in here, I think, might have been, it either got sent off to PSA or somebody
Or
came.
eBay, yeah, I'm going to go look in the back
eBay
after this.
or something. But one of the copies was an Ohtani.
Which is wild. It's going to be a big card.
Big card.
Yeah.
So, kind of wild.
It's sick. I love when they do stuff like that.
When you find things like Easter eggs.
Yeah. That weren't
aren't on the
products
checklist.
listed in, solicitation, not on the checklist, nothing.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah, I like it. But
really
yeah,
cool.
the Topps Holiday, they added chrome and parallels this year. Like, it's a lot more than just the normal, metallic foils and the short prints. So having numbered parallels, auto chases, like all this sort of stuff that they added. It's always one of my favorite rips too, in terms of a value product.
Yeah.
Like, I love the holiday set.
I like the fact that with something like that, there's like real upside.
Right.
Because this is a fun product to rip for cheap. Like, it's not expensive. It's fun to rip. It's fun to get all the variety of cards that, for your favorite team and your favorite players and stuff like that. But historically, there's not always been a ton of upside.
Right.
Now, you can hit autographs and stuff like that.
For sure.
I bought at the Andover Card Show last weekend. I bought a Paul Skeens Holiday Relic Auto from somebody. So you can hit hits out of there, but it's really cool having a chase like this. We know how well that kind of a thing has done with Bowman and Bowman Chrome with the Pearl Pack and the Snack Pack. Super, super popular. So I absolutely love that they did this. I would like to see more of this kind of stuff in more products. Yeah. let's do some kind of a snack pack in Topps Chrome.
Well, they've seeded them like they did before. I think it was 2023 Topps Finest where they did the Golden Treasures boxes where
Yes.
every single
The hot
card is a
boxes,
gold
like-
mini diamond number to 50, like stuff like that. Like that stuff's awesome.
Yeah, let's bring back the era of hot packs, hot boxes, and things like that. One of the favorite packs that I remember that I just absolutely loved was it must have been like 13 Bowman or something like that.
Okay.
They had the wave packs.
Was it like the Black Wave?
It was black wave and blue wave.
Okay.
And they could be auto or non-auto. And those were so great to pull.
Yeah.
Now waves have made their way into the standard colors
Right.
and the standard autos. But yeah, I mean, when you can pull a pack like that out of a box, like I would love to see more of that kind of stuff.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, all it does is add value and chases to the product for not adding any cost to it.
Yeah.
Like, make stuff better.
Yeah. So, John on YouTube asked a question. This has been a little bit of a hot topic question. What do you think of PSA upcharges on a $100,000 card? They charged $4,000. I mean, the background of that question is Jeff Wilson from Sports Card Investor and Cards HQ posted a picture of an upcharge email that he got for $4,000 and was celebrating it.
Yep.
Saying, "Yay, I got an upcharge," and everybody's like, "You're dumb. You got it. You're cheering about getting an upcharge. Why do you support this? Why do you promote and endorse the fact that PSA does this? Everything." Full disclosure, I am very good friends with the president at PSA. Actually, he has been a customer of ours, buying into Bowman breaks since before he worked in this industry, long before he was at PSA. He's a good friend of mine. That being said, I'm not just a blind fanboy. I do think we do all of our grading, and I do all of my personal grading, not just for the shop, but myself, my personal cards. I do it all with PSA because I believe that those cards sell better than other grading companies. And I have evidence that they have historically done that. But I've had the opportunity to have the question, because of that relationship, on exactly why, like the why behind upcharges, right? And the biggest part of this is throughout the PSA grading process, this card gets handled multiple times, right? A PSA employee has to handle this card multiple times. The grader has to handle it. They're pretty safe in the sleeves that you send them in, but it still has to get received. Goes through processing while it's still in the sleeve, relatively protected. They're soft sleeves. They're not hard sleeves, but still relatively protected. PSA has a good process to make sure cards are not being damaged and that things are getting handled well. But ultimately, the grader has to take the card out. So we got a naked card in front of a grader. They have to handle the card. They have to pick it up. They have to turn it over. They have to look at it from the side. They have to do all of these things. Like they're holding this card, moving it around when they're grading it, right? They have to re-sleeve the card. And we know, I mean, we take it for granted because we sleeve cards all day long, every day. They do too. But as many cards as I've sleeved in my lifetime, I still periodically catch a hanger.
Yep.
Right? Still periodically catch a hanger on a corner, right? It's like, oh, I've been doing this for how long? How many millions of cards have I sleeved? Still catch a hanger. So they have to handle this card. They have to put it back into a sleeve. They have to then send this stuff off to production where somebody else has to take the card again out of the sleeve, put it into a mechanical machine that places it between the two pieces of plastic and sonic welds it. And all through this process, there is a risk that PSA could damage the card. Now, again, they're a massive company. They've done 1.5 million cards a month. And we hear almost no instances of them damaging cards. They've gotten really good at this. But there is a risk. And especially on a $100,000 card, that's a real monetary risk of somewhere going through their process, something gets damaged. And we know that how much damage alters value, right? So I know people say, oh, well, when I get my cards back from PSA, I pay for insurance. That is just shipping insurance, right? So the business case behind PSA upcharges based on the value of the card is that PSA is essentially self-insuring these cards. Like, they have a guarantee that they will cover the value of the card if it's damaged in their process. And so this is their way of insuring these cards as they're going through the process, is charging more for more expensive cards. That is the business reason behind. Now, you could debate and argue whether it's the right amount or what's the real risk, and are they charging the right amount relative to that risk on the card? Like, I don't have that information. All I can say is PSA probably has tons of data on the percentage of cards that get damaged, the percentage of $500 cards that get damaged, the percentage of $1,000 cards that get damaged, and they probably use that number to justify in some way what they charge on upcharges. All right. Now, there's a great chance that they also just charge a little bit more because they just made your card a lot more valuable. Like, that's probably a piece of it.
Yep.
Like, your $40,000 card just became a $100,000 card, so we charge a little bit more for that. You're welcome.
Yep.
Right? Like, there's
brand recognition there.
There's probably some of that to it. Like, we just added value to your card.
Yep.
You're welcome. Give us money. Like, there's probably an element, but there is a business reason. Famously, like, Nat Turner had posted on blowout forums before he owned PSA. A long time ago, Nat Turner had posted on blowout forums about how dumb upcharges were. Like, this is before current ownership. PSA had upcharges. And how dumb they were. He now owns PSA, so he has, like, financial reason to not hate upcharges anymore. But I also believe that he's a business guy. He probably saw the numbers, and he probably is like, okay, this makes sense. I now can see that there's a risk when we handle cards like this, and I'd probably like to be paid for protecting ourselves against this risk of damaging these cards. So that's my really trying hard not to be a PSA fanboy explanation of PSA upcharges. Jeff Wilson probably could have had this conversation. Knowing Jeff Wilson, he probably still would have been just hated into oblivion on social media, because that's just what social media is. But I would just say, like, guys, you are in the hobby. You are obviously participating in social media. Don't get sucked into the social media crazies. Like, all the conspiracy theories, all of that kind of stuff. Don't get sucked into that. Those people are miserable, and we're in this hobby to have fun. We want you to join us in the hobby to have fun, and we can all together just keep the crazies out, right? So that's my take. So, John, thanks for the question. This is definitely an open topic podcasts that we do here, really informal, and we love when they are when you guys have questions like this that we can dig into, whether it's about our business, just the industry in general, or hot topic, things like that. So. Good.
That was good. I don't know. I don't have a response after that. That was a good soapbox.
Do you have anything to add? Do you have anything to add, Emil?
No, I don't have cards that get upcharged, so I don't have to say it. I don't have a say in the matter. I don't think.
I can confess that I have gotten upcharge emails from PSA, and because I've accepted the fact that they upcharge, I have been happy about getting an upcharge email from PSA before. So I'm literally yes, attend, yes.
What a jerk!
I know.
I'm a giant
You're the
idiot.
Worst. I'm
Worst.
an idiot. Ellie says, "Yeah, right. I only get 8s."
Also true.
RSC Grading Company coming right up. Real Sports Cards Grading.
Yeah, we'll grade stuff same day. You get Cooper Flag.
I'll grade it right now. Here, look, 10. 10.
Get the slab machine right.
We don't even have to get a slab machine. We'll just get Mag Pros. Put our little label.
Put a sticker on
We'll
it.
put a little label in the Mag Pro and then put a RSG sticker on it. Should be legit,
Real
right?
Sports Cards Grading. RSG.
You can only do 3 letters.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, 4 letters.
Well, I guess BCCG.
Yeah,
Beckett's done 4 letters before.
Yep.
We can do it.
We did
So.
4.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, let's not dive into that portion of the business.
Great, so I can make $2 a card.
Yeah,
so
seriously.
excited.
Terrible. All right, what else we got? We're at 10 o'clock already.
Are we
Well
already
past
at 10 o'clock?
That was quick.
So, Diamond Icons.
Yeah, cool product.
Diamond
Fun.
Icons looks great. Better than it's been
For sure.
in past years.
Yep.
Diamond Icons looks really good.
Yep.
So if you didn't sleep on that, one thing I'll tell you guys, we have added a new carousel to the app. We have not used it a lot. We will probably start using it a little bit for products like Diamond Icons. So you are familiar with the scheduled carousel, right? The scheduled carousel are the breaks that are for sale that have a scheduled break time as a target, right? We have another carousel. You don't see it because there's nothing in it currently. So once we put something in it, there will be a new carousel there that is just called available.
We have it sometimes when we do personals.
When we do personals, sometimes it goes in there.
Yep.
The available carousel is a place where we can put breaks of products that we think might take a little bit longer than a handful of hours to fill, and that we will then schedule once it's closer to being full. So it's like once we get 20 spots full in that available break, we will then put a time on it, schedule it, move it into the scheduled carousel and into the break shift. So you'll probably start to see that with products like a Diamond Icons, because it's high end. We don't do a massive amount of high end products. You'll probably start to see Icons go there so that we can just take a little bit more time to fill it so we get enough people to see it and fill those teams. So make sure you're keeping an eye out for that available carousel to pop up, knowing that there are going to be breaks in there that are a little bit more like a breaks, or like they get scheduled when they're closer to being full.
Yep.
So we don't want to just stop doing something because we can't fill it in 2 hours or 3 hours, right? So we're going to start putting those there. So
100%.
yeah. What else? Other products this week?
WNBA Donruss.
WNBA Donruss.
Yep. Ryan got mad at me yesterday because I wore a Caitlin Clark jersey to the store.
Dude, I made him take it off.
Got a Sid Garnett jersey instead.
Got a Garnett jersey.
Yep.
So we went all NBA, but
Yep.
yeah. So it was Donruss WNBA release day. Kind of flew under the radar a little bit because of the NBA hype.
Yep.
But coming off of a Caitlin Clark year, we've got another massive rookie chase.
Especially from Minnesota people.
From Minnesota.
Yep.
Paige Beckers.
Yep.
Is going to be a big chase and a fantastic, great player, potentially great NBA player. She's looked very, very good.
Potentially better than Caden Clark.
That's a big statement.
Potentially.
It's a big statement.
I'm repping for my Minnesota girl.
All right.
Downtown's back, finally being able to be pack pulled and not out of just rookie royalty or whatever the product was.
Yep.
So yeah, it's cool. It's a good product. I mean, the WNBA stuff is still hotter than ever.
It is.
Still hotter than ever. We got UFC Knockout today.
Okay.
So we'll be dropping one of those, I think, at 2 o'clock. Product we don't have a ton of. Knockout has historically, we did a ton last year actually. It's been one of my favorite UFC products, like a museum-esque collection type product. It's a cool product.
Yeah.
So UFC Knockout. I think that was it for this week, besides the holiday megas as well. And then next week we got a whole bunch of stuff coming up. I forget exactly what's on the docket, but we're coming up. I'm super excited for Bowman Chrome football. Super excited for Bowman, and I think that's next week if I remember correctly.
Yeah, excited. I saw somebody ask about Prism football.
Yeah.
And is it going to be crazy being the last year of Prism football? I think we just saw this with like Prism Black basketball. Last release was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So I there's an entire possibility that some of these last sets of licensed basketball and football end up being pretty desirable.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, we look at some of the last basketball products with like Prism Black and Silhouette and some of those new ones that they just threw in there at the end. Like, even all the other basketball stuff, like we've seen Prism Hobby that had come down quite a bit since release, like start popping back up again as some of these last sets kind of dry up. So it'll be interesting.
Do we have the Shadur Sanders national? Is that the VIP pack thing?
It is.
Is that on rewards drop?
It is on rewards right now.
How many diamonds is it?
Let's look. It is 70,000.
70,000 diamonds. Do you have the ability to edit that?
I can redrop it probably.
You can't go in and edit a
I don't
price?
think so.
Let's see.
No, I can't. I have to redrop it. What are you thinking?
Here's what I'm thinking.
Cat?
Here's what I'm thinking. Since it was brought up, at some random time today, we've got it at 70,000 diamonds.
Yep.
Unannounced, no teaser, no countdown.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to redrop the Shadur, and you guys are the only ones that know about it because you are here hanging out with us, watching all cards ship. You are the only ones that know about it. We are not going to tell anyone else. We're not going to post about it on social media. This is only for you, okay? We are going to redrop it with no notice at some random time today for 10,000 diamonds.
Woo! That's kind of crazy.
10,000 diamonds. We're going to redrop it today. Only for you guys as a thank you for hanging out. So, good luck.
Be ready.
Be ready. Could happen at any time. We're going to pull it down. It will go back up. And it will be available for 10,000 diamonds. So, there you go. That's our thank you to you guys. Connor, thanks for hanging out on YouTube. I see you. My favorite sport's baseball. My team is the Twins. And the best team in the NFL is the Vikings. Because I'm a Minnesota homer. So there you go. There's the answer. There's the answer.
It's time to close it. We're getting crazy here.
Connor asked, so I had to give him the straight shot. So thank you for hanging out with us again on another Friday morning of All Cards Ship. We will be back next week. Breaks are dropping already for today. Make sure you grab a spot. Hang out with us today. Hang out with us this weekend. And we will see you soon.
Thanks, guys.